The Book of Adam and Eve, chapters 28 through 29. Chapter 28. Second apparition of Satan to Adam and Eve. But when the wily Satan saw them, that they were going to the garden, he gathered together his host, and came in appearance upon a cloud, intent on deceiving them. But when Adam and Eve saw him thus in a vision, they thought they were angels of the Most High, come to comfort them about their having left the garden, or to bring them back again into it. And Adam spread his hands unto the Most High Power of Israel, beseeching him to make him understand what they were. Then Satan, the hater of all good, said unto Adam,
O Adam, I am an angel of the great power, and behold, the hosts that surround me. God has sent me in them to take thee and bring thee to the border of the garden northwards, to the shore of the clear sea, and bathe thee and Eve in it, and raise you to your former gladness, that ye return again to the garden.
Then these words sank into the heart of Adam and Eve. Yet the Most High Power of Israel withheld his word from Adam, and did not make him understand at once, but waited to see his strength, whether he would be overcome as Eve was when in the garden, or whether he would prevail. Then Satan called to Adam and Eve and said,
Behold, we go to the sea of water.
And they began to go. And Adam and Eve followed them at some little distance. But when they came to the mountain to the north of the garden, a very high mountain, without any steps to the top of it, the devil drew near to Adam and Eve, and made them go up to the top in reality and not in a vision, wishing as he did to throw them down and kill them, and to wipe off their name from the earth, so that this earth should remain to him and his hosts alone. How pathetic! Shame be unto the unrighteous. The Book of Adam and Eve, chapter 29. But when the merciful power of Israel saw that Satan wished to kill Adam with his manifold devices, and saw that Adam was meek and without guile, the Most High Power spake unto Satan in a loud voice, and cursed him. Then he and his host fled, and Adam and Eve remained standing on the top of the mountain, whence they saw below them the wide world, high above which they were. But they saw none of the hosts which anon were by them. They wept, both Adam and Eve, before the Most High Power, and begged forgiveness of him. Then came the word of the Most High Power to Adam, and said unto him, Know thou, and understand concerning this Satan, that he seeks to deceive thee and thy seed after thee. And Adam wept before the Most High Power, and begged and entreated him to give him something from the garden as a token to him, wherein to be comforted. And the Most High Power looked upon Adam's thought, and sent the angel Michael as far as the sea that reaches unto India, to take from thence golden rods and bring them to Adam. This did the Most High Power in his wisdom, in order that these golden rods, being with Adam in the cave, should shine forth with light in the night around him, and put an end to his fear of the darkness. Then the angel Michael went down to the Most High Power's order, took golden rods, as the Most High Power of Israel had commanded him, and brought them to the Most High Power of Israel. All praise to the Most High of Abraham, the precious Holy Spirit, the Son of Man, Isaac, and Jacob, Father I am that I am, and his only begotten Son, the Son of Man, the Redeemer, the Messiah, to finally come when the time is just right, when it's just peachy, to save the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Israel, this was another beautiful chapter, and yet more deceit from the adversary again to our forefather and foremother. You know what I'm saying? Before, you know what I'm saying, they came, in the form of angels, but this time he came in the form of a cloud. Well, let me not get the words mixed up. You know what I'm saying? Let me just go ahead and read that off. The Book of Adam and Eve, the very first verse of chapter 28. Second apparition of Satan to Adam and Eve. But when the wily Satan saw them, that they were going to the garden, he gathered together his hosts and came in appearance upon a cloud. So I said he came as a cloud, but this says together, he gathered together his hosts and came in appearance upon a cloud, intent on deceiving them. But when Adam and Eve saw him thus in a vision, they thought that they were angels of the Most High Power of Israel, come to comfort them about their having left the garden, or to bring them back again into it. So listen, y'all. Hey, the adversary has no limit when it comes to deceiving you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the people that's in these religions. Hey, even in some of these Israelite camps, y'all. You know what I'm saying? These big, high-ranking Israelite camps. I'm not going to name no names because at the end of the day, we're all one body. But there are some rotten branches on the tree for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Spreading all kind of false doctrine within the Israelite community. And it's just nasty. From the 12 tribes chart to just all kind of stuff that just little things that add up to bigger things. Because when you misname a tribe on the 12 tribes chart, just a little thing like that could start building up questions that are vain. You know what I'm saying? These questions shouldn't have never even been brought up. They're vanity now. You know what I'm saying? Of why is this name on the chart of the 12 tribes versus this name that says in Revelations. I'm not going to get into it, but y'all know where I'm going with it. You know what I'm saying? I made plenty of videos where I talked about some of these Israelite camps that used, you know what I'm saying, forefather Joseph's sons instead of Joseph as one of the tribes. You know what I'm saying? They used Joseph's son instead of Joseph. And in Revelations, it specifically says the tribe of Joseph. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember reading that. And matter of fact, I might even put it on the screen so y'all could see. I mean, the only reason I have a gripe about that is because Joseph, he was already treated poorly by his brethren. And all we're doing in spirit is treating our forefather Joseph in that same spirit that his brothers treated him in and had him sold off, you know what I'm saying? And to the Egyptians, you know, ultimately he was in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? He was sold to the Egyptians. He was a prisoner, but he built up in the ranks of the prison system, and then he was second hand to Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High's hand was on Joseph that whole time. So I just say that to say this, y'all. Let's not be the one to cast out our forefather Joseph, lest the Son of Man cast you out. Think about that. All praise to the power of the Son of Man, Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. Father, I am that I am, and his only begotten Son, the Son of Man, the Redeemer, the Messiah. Israel, keep your head up in spiritual Jacob's trouble, because as I always tell y'all in every video, it's only going to get worse. It gets worse by the day. It doesn't get better. It's not supposed to get better. That's the whole reason that it's called Jacob's trouble. It's not Jacob's well-being. No, it's Jacob's trouble, bruh. Because this is an exceeding trouble that not just Jacob goes through. Oh, you best believe if Jacob's going through it, Jacob is tasting it. But the Gentiles are feeling it 2 times worse. Believe what I tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I had a Gentile at my job, bro. Let me get some story time in real quick. Alright, so peep game real quick. The Holy Spirit, aka Mother Wisdom, gave me another hypothetical while at work. And this was right after my coworker, y'all. And mind you, he's one of the ones that took the juice, unfortunately. Told me, you know what I'm saying? And she always gives me hypotheticals because as it reads in Ecclesiasticus 24, that the first man knew her not, so as the last man. So no man fully understands the Holy Spirit, but the Most High. Because why? Because that's his woman that he allows the righteous elect to be possessed by. So she said to me at work, you know what I'm saying? After my coworker randomly told me, mind you, he told me, all praise, he told me that the past few nights he's been having Nightmare on Elm Street type nightmares, y'all. And he said Freddy after him in his dreams. Hey, but listen though. But you know how proud Gentiles are, you know what I'm saying? He was laughing and cheesing and he and keying. But underneath that facade, you know it was pure terror. Like he didn't know who else to run to. You know what I'm saying? I bet everybody in his life probably wicked and he always see my fringes at work. So he just probably tried to relay this on to me to see, you know what I'm saying, what kind of advice I had or something like that. That's how you got to think as one of the few righteous left in this unrighteous, wicked Babylonian system that I call a world or this matrix. But anyway, could this be how the Most High comes to visit in the last days the unrighteous as mentioned in 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verses 18 and 19 in the form of unimaginable dreams at night? Or could it even be, you know what I'm saying, lack of sleep? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all remember, I remember in my old man ways when when I tell y'all I was obsessed with horror movies, bro. I still am. I can't shake that obsession. But the only way I could shake it now is just to not watch it. You know what I'm saying? Just like Adam and Eve, they had the choice whether to eat the fruit or not. They chose to eat it. I have the choice whether to watch horror flicks or not watch them. I know for my spirit, I try my hardest not to watch them no more because I know it's kind of like an addiction. Like you watch one and you like, oh, like you watch one of the old hostels and you like, oh, nah. And then after that, you watch A Nightmare on Elm Street and then it just keeps building up to vanity and you don't want to be vain. Too vain. I'm talking about unrighteous vanity. There's a difference between righteous vanity and unrighteous, but that's another story. Mind you, even in my old man ways, to the point where I have permanent tattoos all over my body of Freddy Krueger, the mask of Jason. I got the good Chucky when he was a good guy's doll, when the smiley Chucky before the angry one. The scream face, all kind of stuff going on. Let me look. What's this? The Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas. Then I got Jack Nicholson right next to him from The Shining when he was like, "Here's Johnny." So your boy is tatted up, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I'm my old man ways. We was getting tatted, bro. But that was my old man, not my new man. All right, so peep game. So Mother Wisdom told me, what if the spiritual aspect of Revelations, you know what I'm saying? You know the part about the locusts that come out of the abyss with heads of men, bodies the size of horses, hair of women, and scorpion stingers on their tails? Bro, what if those creatures are about to manifest themselves in the dreams of the wicked? In those who are marked in these last days, or better yet, what if the needle used to insert the Jew symbolically represented the physical side of those creatures' stingers? What if the physical side of those creatures' stingers or the symbolic side is the ones that took the you know what, you know what I'm saying, and had to use the you know who to inject it in? You heard? So yeah, that's the physical side of it. But what if the spiritual side is left within the nightmares of those same individuals, causing the wicked and beast marked to never be able to have a peaceful night's sleep again, causing them to become the walking dead or zombies from lack of sleep? And these zombies will be flying planes, driving cars, driving semi-trucks, driving school buses, driving public transit buses. You heard? And when that quick 5-second doze off while driving causes all kind of accidents and destruction in the last days, what if? These are all hypotheticals again. It is the true meaning of the zombie movies that the only thing keeping the Walking Dead functioning is, you got it, what the little boy said at the end of Juice, you got the juice now. That's the only thing keeping them functioning is that juice, you heard? And also another, listen, when I tell y'all, like, this is some real life, like, this is real life. This is some real life action going on right now. You heard? Because I had another coworker, again, randoms, because they know that I follow the Most High, so randomly told me a couple weeks ago, what do I do about extreme pain? And have I ever had it, y'all? All praise. Mind you, these are two individuals. Once upon a time, I told them a little bit about the good news, you know what I'm saying, of the Bible. And you know how prideful Gentiles are. They're going to either make up an excuse or they're just going to let that information go in one ear and out the other and reject it. And, you know what I'm saying? These are the same ones who have offered me, you know what I'm saying, various times vape cart blinkers, you know what I'm saying, to hit. And they already knew that I was trying to stay clear away from that, but still offering, like, hey, you want it, you know what I'm saying? So you never know. You got to always think about the hypotheticals. What if this is just punishment from the Most High, you know what I'm saying, in the form of extreme pain for this individual for offering an Israelite trying to follow the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments to the best of his abilities, a vape cart, you know what I'm saying, trying to make him go back to his old man ways after he's already respectfully declined a few times, you know what I'm saying, after the first decline and you offer again, that I believe that's when the Most High steps in and he's like, all right, now you playing games with one of my, you know what I'm saying, with one of mine. So let me play games with you real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because don't get me wrong. Again, I do not want to come off as a hypocrite. Yes, I grow herb. Yes, I grow herb. Yes, I harvest herb. Yes, I make tea out of my herb. Yes. And yes, I ingest my tea. Yes. I don't smoke. No. Because that would be damaging your temple. Drinking tea? Yes. That's not damaging my temple. What did our forefathers and foremothers drink back in biblical times? Did they not drink wine? Did they not crush the grapes down and ferment those grapes in order for it to become wine? Is that the same thing that I'm not doing with my herb? In a way, not really fermenting it, but getting it to the point where it's in liquefied form that I can ingest. But yeah, these are just thoughts. All praise, y'all. You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High and his only begotten Son and his precious Holy Spirit, aka Mother Wisdom, that people take for granted and people get her taken away from them every day. Now, the co-worker having the Freddy dreams. Let me show you how simple-minded and easily manipulated this guy is. So he calls my name, y'all, while I'm talking to another co-worker. Right? First of all, who does that? Isn't that what you used to do when you was a child and your parent was on the phone or something like that? And you was tugging on their pants leg like, Daddy, Mommy. You feel me? Like, what grown man or woman interrupts another grown man or woman's conversation like that? You know what I'm saying? Again, like a needy child tugging on their parent's shirt while they on the phone with a friend that they haven't heard from in a long time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, boy, you don't get your goofy self on. You heard? But anyway, so he calls my name while I'm talking with another coworker. So when I'm done talking to him, I go over to the one that called my name, the simple one. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Simplicity. And I asked him why he called my name. Like, what's up? Feel me? Like, why, what you want? Why'd you call my name? Like, I'm thinking in the middle of conversation, but I didn't say it out loud because I didn't want to be, smart. So I just said, yeah, what did you want? You know what I'm saying? Not in a fighting way, but just like, what's up? So guess what this juiced up simpleton individual says to me? Just go ahead and guess. He says, what? Like, what? What? What are you talking about? What? He said, what? I didn't call you. I didn't call your name. Bro, I'm looking like, and then he had the blankest and most brainless look on his face when he said it. And I'm like, bro, you literally just called my name like 30 seconds ago. Then immediately the Most High's precious Holy Spirit, all praise, whispered two words to me: demonic possession. And then I said, oh, snap. And I had the one meme, you know, that one brother, if I remember, I'm going to try to put his face on the screen, but it's one of those memes, bro, when he's like, oh, snap. Because, bro, soon as the precious Holy Spirit whispered in my ear, demonic possession, I'm like, oh, wow, they are easily possessed like that. Like, home just walked up to me literally like 30 seconds ago, was like calling my name, like, hey, and then seeing me talking to somebody else, then walks away. And then I see him out the corner of my eye walking away. So I kind of want to catch him, but then I want to finish the conversation I'm currently having at the same time. So I hurry up and finish that one, run up to him like, what did you want? And he's like, what? I didn't call your name. Demonic possession. Cause I tell y'all, bro, like, if the Holy Spirit wasn't with me in half of these situations, somebody would have got hurt. Somebody really would have got hurt. You walk up to me tugging on me, not really tugging on me, but calling my name. And then when I come up to you, you act like you didn't do it. Bro, I'm gonna say, like, bro, you feel me? Like, man, you don't get your goofy, like, I'm gonna try you up, bro. I'm gonna be like, man, it's so weirdo. Like, I'm gonna try you up, bro. Well, I would have tried you up anyway. But anyway, these are some of the situations right here. And they only gonna get worse in Jacob's trouble. With that being said, y'all, keep your head up, keep your faith strong in the Most High power of Israel and His only begotten Son, because it's only gonna get worse. And then it's gonna eventually transition into all these weird random events that happen in spiritual Jacob's trouble to physical Jacob's trouble. And that's when folk ain't gonna be going to work no more, because people gonna start changing. All praise. Shalom.